Hey, Will the Trill here. So I'm here at the abandoned Kings Park Psychiatric Center. It was originally Kings Park State Hospital. This is one of the buildings, one of the main buildings. This is building 93. And over there, that's building 15, where it housed one of the most mentally disturbed patients. And right down there is building 7. I'm sitting down right now because I was walking around pretty much the whole facility. So I was making another video here, so I figured while I'm here, I'll make this video just to get it over with. And while it's on my mind. So you see, for those who don't know, this psychiatric hospital shut down in 1996. And it's been closed ever since. Well, because Ronald Reagan made the biggest mistake any president could ever make. Even though he was a good president overall. But this is one huge mistake that he never should have made. He abolished the Mental Health Systems Act. Because of that, the results are many of the psychiatric hospitals, including this facility in the United States of America, didn't get enough funds to keep going, so a lot of them shut down, and this facility was one of them. So which is why for next year I'm going to be voting for Elise Stefanik, who is pro-Trump, pro-Republican, and I have a strong belief that she'll work with Trump to reopen this facility, to give the buildings, including this building, that are in good enough shape, the much-needed renovations needed to reopen this facility, just to house the mentally ill who have been dumped on the streets after this facility shut down, and any new mentally ill patients who desperately need treatment. Because according to videos, it's shown in a lot of videos on every social media network, that it is out of control. Especially a lot of the mentally ill are in prisons and jails. They're put into hospitals for evaluations, but then 24 hours later or less, maybe I don't know, they release them and they're left on their own. And this is why I'm sure a lot of you have seen it on every social media sites. There's so many crazy people out there. It's disturbing to me. Which is why I'm counting on Elise Stefanik. Once I help her with my vote get into office as New York State Governor, to work with President Trump to reopen these psychiatric hospitals. Any friends and family who know these mentally ill people will admit them into these facilities to give them the treatment they desperately need. And maybe, just maybe, New York State will be the first state to ever do a breakthrough study to find a way to treat borderline personality disorder and the worst one, narcissistic personality disorder. And maybe this reopened facility would be the first one for this type of research breakthrough to take place. Well, in order to make this happen, I'm going to make sure, especially you guys, make sure to vote for any resident, any citizen living in New York State. Vote for Elise Stefanik. because she is the state's only hope. And she will work with President Trump to reopen, especially the New York State psychiatric hospitals that have shut down. This psychiatric facility, Pilgrim State Psychiatric Hospital, and Central Islip Psychiatric Center. Unfortunately, Edgewood Psychiatric Hospital, that facility has long since been demolished and is now a site for a nature's preserve. But we really need the psychiatric hospitals to be reopened. There's so many mentally ill people out there whose conditions are getting worse and worse by the minute. A lot of them have killed themselves. A lot of their reputations are permanently destroyed. So I am voting for Elise Stefanik because I want to see this facility booming again, treating psychiatric patients, seeing a breakthrough research to treat BPD and NPD and other types of severe mental illnesses. So any New York State residents, have common sense, vote for Elise Stefanik. Let's get this facility, along with the two others, and especially in New York State, get those psychiatric hospitals reopened. Thank you. And hopefully Elise Stefanik will use this video, and then maybe she'll say, I'm Elise Stefanik and I approve of this message.